Okay, this is a video meant to be seen by Fuji. Please God, somebody send this on to Fuji. Look I own tons of Fuji gear. I love the hell out of Fuji. I bought it because it is supremely made. Now, with the X-T2 that is coming out and the EFX500, which is a full, huge, honking speed light, there is an issue. It is an issue of absence, something that Fujifilm currently is not making, and they need to immediately rectify the situation. This is undeniable. With that large speed light sitting on top of your Fuji X-T2 or any other Fuji camera, what we have is two issues. I've made hundreds of videos about this. The only people that actually use a speed light on top of their camera are photojournalists, people that are paparazzi photojournalists. Every professional photographer knows, this is an undeniable fact, that lighting on top of your camera is horrible. It's just bad lighting, and what has to be done is what Canon and Nikon and everybody else does, but Fuji, you currently do not have it, and you have to rectify this situation immediately. Since you're about to release the Fuji X-T2, and with that huge honking flash, bad, bad, bad. No, no, no. You have to make not this short little one right here. See, Fuji uses a Canon pinout for TTL communication with their flashes. This is what I actually currently use with Fuji. It is this is actually made better than the Canon TTL speedlight cable, and this is what I actually use on my Fuji to get TTL flash photography with some of my Nissan flashes. This is a nice long one, the same that Nikon uses, their SC29 cable. You have to immediately nobody cares. Nikon, everybody else subcontracts out these cables to somebody in China. Fuji, you have to add this to your website immediately. It is an issue. It is an issue. Now, Fuji does not want to point other people to somebody else's products, and this will work perfectly with that EFX500 huge speed light that they're coming out with for the Fujifilm cameras and for the Fuji X-T2. This is called positive criticism. Positive criticism. I love Fuji. You see my new X100T sitting here on the table. I will be the first dude on the block with a retail X-T2 camera, Fuji, and the vertical grip. Cannot wait to buy it. I have the cash that I'm ready to throw at you. And I'll also be buying that TTL speedlight made by Metz for you. But, most of your Fuji shooters are not going to be photojournalists nor paparazzis, and those are the only people that have a speedlight sitting on top of their camera. Every professional photographer gets their speedlight off of their camera. You're not making one of these currently, Fuji. You have to immediately rectify that situation. Immediately, like yesterday. You have to immediately take care of the situation. Somebody at Fuji corporate needs to watch this video. It's like, oh, you're right. You're right. Because with the announcement of the X-T2 and that large speedlight, there should have already been an announcement of this being, delivered or coming out. And so Fuji has to come out with this immediately. Immediately. And having China or somebody spit one of these out is not going to be an issue. The one issue that you need to be careful of, and I feel like I'm a god of TTL cables. I have had and used and sold and talked about TTL cables so much that you have to do is the actual module that sits in the hot shoe. There has to be the cord that does not come out the front. It has to come out the side. If it comes out the front, what happens is it dangles in front. It has to come out the side. So if the camera's pointing this way, make sure that the cord comes out this way. The only way I actually rectify that with this off-brand Velo Canon TTL cable, which is meant for Canon but also works with Fuji TTL speedlight pinouts, is actually to Velcro it to the top so that it actually does come out the side for putting my speedlight over here. So Fuji, you have to immediately start making one of these. It is an issue, and it is something, I don't know if anybody in upper management has neglected to think about this, or it could be in the works right now, But if it was in the works right now, it would have already been announced. It's like, upcoming with the Fuji EF X500 speedlight is also a TTL cable for getting that huge speedlight off of your Fuji camera. But it has not been announced. Therefore, the only logical conclusion is that you have not thought of that. You have to make one of these immediately, Fuji. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. Fuji immediately has to make one of these. Okay? You have to do it. You have to do it. Thank you for watching, Fuji. This is really very specifically meant as a video to be sent to Fuji, and I hope they catch wind of this. And thanks for watching. Love you to death, Fuji. Cannot wait to buy the X-T2. I'm having so much fun with my X100T and the fact that it will flash sync at any shutter speed. It's other people that are not hardcore into flash photography and they don't understand, they just don't get it. Any professional photographer that knows what it means to crush ambient light and what a leaf shutter does are just like, oh my god, I should have bought this so much earlier. But anyway, been having a lot of fun with it. Catch you later, folks, at Fuji. Thank you. Bye.